Hello, amigos. Mrs. Houseland here. We are back for our very last day of social studies this week, talking all about friendship. And today, we are going to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is how to be kind. How to be kind, how to talk in a kind way, how to show kindness to others. And being kind is just being a good, nice person. And so, we are going to talk about some kind words that we can use with our friends and kind actions we can do to show others that we care about them. So, we are going to look at this picture. Ooh, what do you think is happening in this picture? This girl is helping her classmate or her friend in class, and they are practicing something. What does that look like they are practicing? Those are our sight words. We and can. It looks like she is helping her classmate or her friend practice her sight words. What do you think are some kind words that her classmate might say? The one that comes to my mind is, "Thank you for helping me." We are going to be creating something in class. Now, if you are a Zoomer, you are completing your activity through Seesaw, but then once you send it to your teacher is going to print out your activity because we are going to make a kindness garden. Does anybody think they know what a garden is? I know probably a lot of us have a garden at our house, maybe. What is a garden? A garden is a piece of ground, usually near a house where there's flowers or vegetables or fruits can grow, or oh gosh, even sometimes herbs, friends. Mrs. Houseon loves to grow herbs. And so a garden is this garden is made up of kindness. So it's called our kindness garden. Now, in our kindness garden, there's some green grass, there's some brown stems, and we are going to create this garden together. And the way that we're going to do that is we are going to talk about making some flowers for our garden. Now, our garden is the Buddy Butterfly's favorite place to be because he loves kindness. Now, you are going to be making flowers for our garden, and right now our flowers are going to start out in a great big circle. And you're going to make a flower of kindness. On our flowers, it's going to say, "I am a good friend when I." Oh, you're going to finish the sentence of how you are a good friend. So, you are going to look at this and think, "I am a good friend when I." Ooh, we talked a lot about sharing, taking turns, being kind and nice. So let's think, how could I finish this sentence? "I am a good friend when I take turns." Take turns with the toys, take turns with the markers. You're going to be thinking about how you are a good friend and how you show that to others. So you are going to finish the sentence on your paper or on your seesaw. When you're done, if you're a roomer, a friend who's at school, you are going to be taking some colored paper and you're going to be tearing up the paper to make some petals. If you are a Zoomer, you're going to turn in your seesaw and then your teacher's going to help you finish this because we are going to glue the petals around our circle. And then guess what? These are going to turn into flowers in our kindness garden. And once everyone's done, watch what happens to our garden. Oh, look at our kindness garden. And it's going to list all the things that make us a good friend. So, when you are done, we are going to be reading aloud what we wrote on our flowers. And hopefully, everybody's is different because everybody has such good ideas on how to be a good friend. We are then going to look into our second seesaw activity, which tells us to draw a kind action. There are lots of things that you can do and you can draw to show kindness. And actually, just recently, it was National Random Acts of Kindness Day. And Mr. Laka even talked about it at our morning announcements. And he talked about, let's see, what day was that? Oh, it was February 17th. He talked about ways that we can be kind to others. He talked about holding the door open for friends, sharing your school supplies, asking a friend if they want to play on the playground. So many different ideas of how you can show kindness to friends. So I'm going to hop out of here. I'm going to head to our seesaw. And today you're going to be looking for your seesaw activity that has your kindness flower. And you are going to be filling in that sentence that we just talked about. So you're going to click on it. Think, how are you going to finish that sentence? and then write it nicely on the line. So let's see. Oh, I am a good friend when I, oh, I have an idea. I'm going to write the word L, other. Ooh, who could I help? I am a good friend when I help other teachers. Teachers need help just like boys and girls in kindergarten do. And so I think I'm a good friend when I help other teachers. Maybe I turn in their lunch choices for them. Maybe I help one of their students when they're sick. Maybe I walk out to recess and help one of their friends that are hurt. There's all different kinds of ways that you can help others, and I help other teachers. So that's going to be my kindness flower idea today. Now, when you're on your second activity, oh, you need to have lots of colors, lots of details. You could label your picture, something we haven't done in a while since we were doing journals. So I want you to think about draw a picture of a kind action. Now, I am going to tell you something I do for others, and these are others that I don't even know. I write letters to soldiers. Soldiers that are fighting overseas, soldiers in the army, maybe in the Navy, maybe in the Marines. And we've talked a lot about soldier writing in kindergarten because we write letters to soldiers to tell them we care about them and thank you for their acts of service. And we know that they oftentimes don't get to be around their family or their friends because they're so far away. And so it makes my heart very happy when I write to soldiers. So I'm going to talk about I write letters to soldiers. Oh, that's supposed to be a smile. Okay, our soldiers love when they get our cards. So I am going to talk about writing letters to soldiers. They love that act of kindness that we show them because it helps them feel a little bit less homesick or missing their mom or their dad or their brother or their sister. So when I write our letters, we send them in a great big envelope, and oftentimes we draw pictures for them and we write words. Sometimes I do it with my kindergarten friends, sometimes I do it all by myself, but I love to write letters to soldiers, and I think it's being kind because it helps them feel less sad or maybe less worried, or they just know somebody in Minnesota really cares about them and it makes their heart really happy. So I want you to think about, oh, let's see. This is a picture of me. This is my and these are the s, o, l, d, solders, soldiers. Ooh, lots of letters to sound out. I'm going to say letters because I like to write lots of letters to the soldiers. So I'm going to, oh, that's my heart. Makes my heart happy when I do kind, makes my heart happy when I do kind things for others. So you're going to draw a picture of your kind action. The thing I love the most, friends, is when you're done drawing your pictures, you also touch the microphone and you explain what your picture is about and what your kind action is. So I really hope we can do that today. And then what do you touch when you're all done? Check mark.